Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Injustice 2. In this episode, we're going to be looking at Starfire once again in the lab. After my initial kind of first impressions video, I, did look at some other stuff. Obviously, the character has been out longer, so kind of people have explored her a little bit further, and she's actually a fairly interesting character. Still extremely zoning focused. However, she does have some interesting close range options, which were kind of explored today, mainly because I was kind of not disappointed, but I kind of want to improve on my in the lab video because maybe I kind of judged her a little too harshly. Alright, so this combo, I kind of discovered this combo in the episode. I just didn't know what to do with it. I just did something like this. Okay, this is what you do. Into this again. And then you can cancel this. This is probably her best BMB. One of her only BMBs because she doesn't actually get good combo damage. She can do the same thing off her down one, which is okay because her down one is actually pretty good. Of course, the damage is not going to be the same, but this is definitely her BMB. Yeah, decent. I mean, decent damage. It knocks the opponent away, and you can focus a little bit on the zoning. My problem right now with her is that she gets beat out really easily by the really good zoners. I'm talking like the Deadshot, Dr. Fate category. She can get beat out really easily. However, she does have more close range options than some of those characters. Not Deadshot, but Dr. Fate for sure. Alright, first things first, again, this string is still godlike. This is like such a great string. And her jump 3, man oh man, this thing is gonna frustrate so many people online. I think people have actually found a setup where the cross up hits in the front, but the game still thinks it's a cross up, so the little icon will show up on the screen. It's ridiculous. However, her zoning again still has to be mentioned because it's really good. Now what's really interesting about this character is this move. This move is like perfect for interrupting people poking out. If I go to controlling player 2 and I record something like this. Oops. Gotta actually block it. See, this is the thing. Like, the move itself will still activate. So, unless you time it right. You can time it right, but again, you gotta sometimes look at things that are practical and then things that are pretty much not gonna happen. If you do time it right, that's also good because it's also gonna help when I fight Starfires. This is partly also me learning how to fight her because some of the Starfires I fought have kicked my ass, especially with this. This is like a nasty setup. Maybe there are better strings to set it up from. But you get the idea. This move, her little kind of explosion, is really good at interrupting stuff. Speaking of interrupting, this move people say is really good. If you don't want to go for the damage combo ender, which I did just drop, don't want to go for this, you can actually end the combo with this move. This is something I need to practice because the timing on it is a little tricky. Feels like I have to hit it close to the ground, but then not really. I'm doing it too late. There we go. This string allows a lot of setups, mainly setting up her overhead. If you don't want to set up the overhead, you can go into this again. So this is pretty much a guess. Of course, I think most people are gonna block overhead or high because taking this is still better than taking this, even though the thing about this move is that she cannot get too much off of it. Some characters can get a lot more off of their forward threes. She cannot. Again, she is like Supergirl in many aspects. Even the trait and kind of the weird forward three. Yeah, very reminiscent of Supergirl. This is still decent damage when you think about it. But yeah, if you want to go for a setup, this is the string you gotta go for. And I think she can also do something like... Oh no, wait, that's off another string. She can go something like... I swear there's a setup. I did not look at it, but maybe... Yeah, this is it, right? She can set this up in a way where the ball, the floating projectile ball, will be right over the opponent as they wake up. So they pretty much gotta hold it and also guess a 50-50. I have to look at how exactly to do that. But again, her sweep is pretty godlike. It almost has like scarecrow range on it. Maybe even more. Holy shit. Not back 3. Jump 3, ridiculous. Actually, our back 3 is fairly standard. This is again a really interesting 4-3. You just can't get much off of it. Well, for a meter you can, but that counts for every character. I think she's really interesting. A lot more interesting than I initially thought, because I was kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Initially I was like, fuck, it's another zoner, another keep away character, and she's certainly good at that. You can certainly play her like that. Almost like, I would say, a better Captain Cold. What I mean by that, she doesn't play like Captain Cold, but Captain Cold is kind of the same, where you would think he would be keep away entirely, but he actually has some close range options as well. Of course, Starfire is better in every aspect, I would say. In terms of the tiers, I don't know how high this character is gonna rank. There's still a lot to explore. Character is incredibly new. However, I think she has potential. She's definitely not gonna be one of those like Aquaman types that everyone will play. And to be honest, so far with this first fighter pack for Injustice, this is the thing I really liked. That it seems like none of the characters are horribly overpowered, because this was one of the problems sometimes with NRS. They released DLC characters that were like incredibly strong. I mean, Tanya, Predator, Triborg, I would say as well, Alien. These characters were like ridiculously strong and immediately became top tier. It seems like they learned their lesson in Injustice. And they also didn't go the Capcom route, where I feel like most Capcom DLC characters, except maybe like Akuma and Abigail, have been pretty terrible. Well, actually, especially Fighter Pack 2. Because Fighter Pack 1 had like some killers like Guile and Ibuki. But 2 definitely, there's only been like 1 or 2 good characters. NRS seems to be doing well on the balance. Hope they continue. Also gotta mention the change to the rank system. NRS did talk about the thing I've been waiting for since the day this game was released. Rank 2 out of 3. No, best of 3. Yeah, best of 3 ranked. And fucking competitive player matches. I'm so happy. With that, it's supposed to be coming in the next patch. We'll see. But when that comes out, I'll finally be able to post online content for this game. And I'll be able to play a lot more online, because right now the only reason I don't play too much is that I don't enjoy the online formula. There will be a video on this later as well, showing why. But yeah, I'm so happy about that. This video is turning into a rambling kind of video, but Starfire, for sure gonna be playing more of her. She's interesting. She's fun. Her design is really cool. I think they nailed it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.